Philly Fingers here, introducing a future WPBA champion. Seeing my little one here use the bridge to make the 7. And now, moving over to make the 8. It lets me know that everything that we worked on is starting to sink in. This is why I train and coach others. It's their improvement and progress that gives me such a sense of pride. Even though her form isn't perfect yet, the fact that she remembers what I told her about going rail first to make the 8 shows that it's all starting to come together. And now as she lines up for the 9, remembering that she can't reach it and she knows to use the bridge. This all lets me know that she's paying attention, that she is comfortable with the bridge and knowing her limitations on the table. And as she makes the 9, she takes an easy 1-0 lead in our race to 3. So how did we get here? Where did it all fall apart? Well, for me, right after the break, I made the 2-ball, but after a miss, she takes advantage and she makes the 1-ball in the corner. She follows that up later in the rack by playing a really strong safe on the 6, leaving me hooked behind the 9 with really nothing to do. This is what allowed her to get back on the table and run out the final balls. She makes the 8 and very casually comes over to make the 9, but sees can't reach it. So what does she do so well? She goes for the bridge. She goes to get the bridge and attempts to win her second game. In spite of the fact that she hasn't been playing for so long and the game is still relatively new to her, she does manage to make the 9 and capture a 2-0 lead. The fact is, the only win I was able to get was snapping the 9 on the break. If it wasn't for this 9 on the break, I would have been shut out. Our next game was more of the same. I misplaced the safe, left her wide open, and as she did so well, she capitalized. Long story short, she gets to the 9 and takes the final win, 3-1. I couldn't be more proud.